Hi guys. So the policy I have been looking at is wage supplements for teachers. So I'm just going to be talking about what exactly it is, the history of it, how it's changed over time, and then how to advance, and then my advocacy plan. So wage supplements are a compensation strategy that provides supplements to early childhood educators based on their education level and their continuity of employment. So, however many years they've been working there and how much education they have. So, their bachelor's, master's, just things like that. So, I chose this policy because I know how poorly resourced the early childhood education system is, and the salaries just don't align with the work that is put into it. And childcare costs are so high, and teacher salaries are so low, and it's an imbalance in the system. Further, I chose this policy just because, as a future educator, I think all teachers should be receiving the compensation they do for the hard work, even going through school, anything like that, just the day to day. They should be receiving compensation for the things that they do. I've grown up around a lot of teachers in my family, just family friends, and then, of course, the teachers I had, and the issue has really remained, and it's um, just static. It's not really moving at all, so I'm hoping to see a change in the future. So, as part of my research, I interviewed my mentor teacher, and she's been teaching in the early childhood system for over 20 years. She has 3 children that have all been through public schools. She um, put an emphasis on how high childcare costs are for families and how it doesn't align with the teacher salaries, and it has not changed in her time of being an early childhood educator. So if there were salary supplements for degree completion, it would better incentivize teachers to want to stay in the field and want to continue doing the work that they do. So, a little bit of history. So, back in the 20th century, teachers were paid based on their years of experience and level of education, like their master's, doctorate, etc. Um, that is still currently true. But there is still a noticeable gap in teacher salaries compared to other occupations. So, part of my research, I just looked at some other occupations and their average salary. So a preschool teacher's average salary would be $3,500, whereas a fitness trainer would be close to 35,000, and a fitness trainer would be close to 50,000. So the average turnover rate for education is 65% higher than other occupations because the compensation is so much smaller, and we all teachers are putting in a lot of effort, going above and beyond, doing a lot of things, and just not getting out of it what they should. So my plan is to inform educators about what wage supplements actually are and how this policy can affect their day-to-day life. It's important that they know about this information so they know what they can earn and how it can help them. And the target audience is definitely district leaders and policymakers who make the decisions for educators, as they should also be aware of this policy and how it can help keep teachers in the field and help them stay where they are and feel good about the work they're doing. So this is what I made for my advocacy plan. I had a part about why it's so important. So like I said before, the early childhood system is really poorly resourced and it results in low salaries. Um, and how it can help is wage supplements can provide teachers with the support and pay that they deserve. So when I was looking at this, it got back to teachers. The environment around them influences children. So when educators are better trained and taken care of, their microsystem is improved. The children learn better and they feel much more supported when their teachers are also supported. So I also put on here some resources that teachers can look at and use that to get more information. And then some things that you could do now is talk to district leaders and policymakers, and inform your coworkers, inform the people you know, be aware of this information so you know what you can earn, and tell people about it so we can spread the word. Thank you.